I did not come here to ask for permission. I did not stand up to obey orders written by foreign hands. I did not rise to salute systems built on our knees. He wasn't born to obey. He was born to awaken. Africa does not need more obedient men, obedient to corruption, obedient to fear, obedient to masters who wear suits instead of chains. What Africa needs, what the world needs, are men who open their eyes and refuse to close them again. He saw the hunger in the eyes of his people. He saw the land rich in gold but his brothers begging on the street. He saw foreign hands reaching into the soil, taking what was ours, and leaving behind debt and despair. And they told him to stay silent. They told him, this is the way things work. But he said, not anymore. He was not born to bow his head in the presence of thieves. He was not born to smile at injustice, to shake hands with those who bled his people dry. He was born to wake the lions, to remind the youth that they were not born in chains, to remind the mothers that their pain was never weakness, to remind the elders that their history was never erased, it was stolen. He knew that when you obey a lie, you become part of it. He knew that when you kneel to a system built on oppression, you help it stand taller. So he stood, alone if he had to. He stood with a heart full of truth and fists clenched in resistance. And something changed. The people opened their eyes. The silence turned to whispers. The whispers became chants. And soon the ground trembled beneath the feet of those who once ruled in comfort. Because a man who was never meant to obey had reminded the world what it means to be free. They feared his courage. They feared his clarity. But most of all, they feared that his fire would spread. And it did. Now you see it in every African youth who refuses to be bought. In every village that says no to foreign exploitation. In every voice that rises not with hate, but with truth. They called him rebellious. They called him dangerous. But history will call him something else, the Awakener. He wasn't born to follow orders written in Paris or Washington. He wasn't born to keep the peace while his people suffered. He was born to awaken a continent. And now that he has awakened us, we will not go back to sleep.